My name is Shakrullah Wali and I am 22 years old. I am from Kabul, Afghanistan, studying in Astana IT University. It is my second year here and I'm a software engineering.
My name is Mahdi Habibi. I'm from Afghanistan. I'm a second year student here studying computer science at Astana IT University.
My name is Abdul Shakur Amini. I'm studying computer science in Astana IT University. I'm from Afghanistan and my group is IT 2104.
AITU Stories.
When I was in Afghanistan, I was searching for a lot of universities there. So probably one of the best universities in Asia was universities, which is of course located in Kazakhstan. So I decided to study here at Astana University, at Astana IT University, because probably it's mainly focused on computer science, and computer science was my dream. So I studied here and I selected here.
When I graduated from high school, I applied for so many scholarships. For example, different countries, Kazakhstan, India, like Turkey. And when I applied for these countries, I got a scholarship from India and also from Kazakhstan. But I prefer Kazakhstan because I thought it would be different and I would experience different kind of culture, norms, people, and so many relationships.
I started to search through Google and also through Facebook, and suddenly one day, somehow, I find out an announcement about scholarship in Kazakhstan. And then I decided, let's try this one. I find some information about it. Then I said, okay, it will be it. Then I applied and I'm here.
Well, we've got a lot of universities here in Kazakhstan, but one of the main things that I selected Astana IT University was because the educational system here is in English language. So other universities, they provide educational system or educational, for example, programs in other languages like Kazakh or Russian. So it's going to be like the main problem. So here in Astana IT University, we have everything in English, and also the educational system is 3 years here, not 4 years. So I can say 1 year from my life.
The first thing that I liked about AITU was that this is somehow specially for IT industry. All for example, codings, for example, programming, other IT specialists. This is all for IT. That's why I was attracted to this university somehow. And the next thing was about this university is in capital city, and also the capital city was very good. So I decided to apply.
When I came to the university, I saw the open space. We have the library, the classrooms. They are so modern, and I thought that it's going to be a good experience here, studying here my bachelor degree. And my first impression was the technology that they have, the cutting-edge technology, and they were so developed, and we have so many facilities while we are studying here.
When I first came here, I saw a lot of friendly people. The first person who came to the airport to pick me up was a Kazakh boy, and he was super friendly. So I found this university an interesting place. So a very good building, a lot of friendly teachers, and qualified, of course. They can speak English very well, and you may not have problems in communicating.
To be honest, no, because my expectation was far less than what I have now. This was a little surprise for me.
Well, of course, yes. We've got everything here. Probably a lot of facilities here. So we've got a good Wi-Fi connection. We've got our computers. We've got very qualified teachers. We can ask them anything, and they provide office hours as well for students, and it's very good.
What I'm enjoying studying here is Kazakh language and also programming, and also a bit of networking, because I have got 2 international certificates from networking, CC and CCNP. But we don't have the subject. Maybe we are going to study it in the second year. I hope so.
Unfortunately, I had no idea how to create a website, but we had to create a website for our teacher in order to gain our scores. But it was really hard at first, but when I started to do it, it was really enjoyable. I was enjoying the something that I create. And at the end, when I saw that, I created a website that functions, and I feel proud of myself on that time, and this was really enjoyable for me, and it is.
I study computer science here, so what I really enjoy is that everybody can speak in English here.
We had a teacher, and she was our Kazakh language teacher. She was really hardworking, and she tried her best to teach us Kazakh language. And we taught everything, like the basic greetings and some words in Kazakh. And it was really interesting for us.
Astana, well, that's a tough question. So we've got a lot of options, but Astana city probably is the main capital city, and we have got a lot of things and a lot of jobs here. And after finishing my university here, I can just apply for another jobs here.
In Astana, generally we have two seasons, like spring and also winter. But I think spring is much more interesting because you can see the nature somehow. But Astana is more of like a modern city. You can see the buildings and the skyscrapers.
Astana is a structural city, as you see all new modern buildings and stuff like this. But the thing I like is here lots of parks in which you can go and have fun with your friends.
The staff members, fortunately, they are very friendly. Some of them, they can speak English very well. So when we first came here, of course, we had lots of troubles. So they provided adaptation period for us. They just had some courses for us, and they provided everything that we need. So whenever we face a problem, we will go, of course, we will reach out.
I can say something about that they helped us a lot. And I mean that really a lot. Like, first, when we came here, it was the second trimester and it was already done. The second trimester was done. But they helped us to somehow manage to study some courses, and then they tried to help us in the third trimester to somehow manage all the courses that we had. And we studied a lot, but though we struggle a lot, they start to help us with talking to the teachers or also providing us new materials and these steps.
In my free time, I would like to do exercises. For example, I go to gym, I play football with my friends, with my classmates. And when I am at the dormitory, I want to play chess online with my friends. And it's really interesting for me to play. And we have so many club fairs in our university, for example, chess club, futsal club, and so many other clubs that the international students and local students can join.
In my spare time, well, I study the languages here, probably Kazakh and Russian, and also I have fun time with my friends. We've got a lot of places to visit here in Astana.
About the spare time, actually in the first year we didn't have any spare time because we came late. We had lots of stuff to do. But right now, when we have spare times, we usually go out with my friends to some restaurants or to some parks to have some fun time. But also we have lots of materials here that we want to study, so we came here to study something. And that's why we use the library here sometimes to study something, to find something new.
As soon as I graduated from Astana IT University, I'd like to pursue my master's degree here, but if not, I want to pursue my master's degree in foreign countries.
Fortunately, we've got the master's degree here provided. So my dream is just to apply here again as a master's degree student.
I have lots of plans, but my first plan is that if I achieve any scholarship for master's degree in this university, I would really be happy to continue studying here.
No.
Well, actually, there's nothing to regret because since I came here, I find out that this university can show the path to my success. That's really it. And I feel I'm going to be a successful person, so there's nothing to regret.
Negative point, I can just mention that when we first came here, we contacted the university that we are at the airport, and they just sent us the address to come, but we didn't, and we couldn't. And that's why we were a little bit confused on that time, that where should we go and what should we do. Then we contacted again, and of course talked a lot to just send us someone to pick us up.
Most of the students and also the people, they are speaking in Kazakh and also Russian language, but somehow there are so many people that can help you with the problems and issues that you face. For example, when we came here in Kazakhstan, it was so difficult to use the public transport, and beside that, the people helped us a lot. And like, for example, they paid for us for the public transport, and it's really like cooperative, and it's really kind for foreigners that they cannot solve their problem by their own.
But positive points is that we've got very friendly staff members, qualified teachers, the students are very friendly, and a very good place to study.
Something that is really something that I really think about sometimes is that it is really hard to find friends here because of the language barrier and some other problems that we have. I think the problem is language barrier, because most of the students in here, most of the time when they are with each other, they want to speak in their own language because I know it's comfortable for them. And also, if I be with my friends, I would speak in my language. This is something that is really somehow not a good experience for me, but still I managed to find some friends, some good friends actually.
So what I can suggest then is just as a place of international student, they may face lots of troubles when they learn in other languages, because you cannot master a language in 3 or 4 months. So it's the best place to choose. Astana IT University provides everything in English, so you may not have any problem. And also other universities, they have 4 years of bachelor's degree. But in here, Astana IT University, you will study for 3 years and you can save 1 year for your life.
Well, my advice at first is that if you want to come here, the first thing you need to know is that this university is more practical, and all the students should be able to study a lot more than they study in the class, because in the class the teachers cannot cover all the materials, and that's why all the students should be able to research upon themselves and study alone to achieve whatever they want.
Studying abroad, it is a bit challenging, as you know that we have difficulties with the language, and also it is a new culture. You're gonna face new ideas, new people, and beside that, you have to think about it, that you will get a new experience, and you will be more wise, communicating with different people. And also, I'm gonna recommend you that specifically when you come to Astana, you have to bring warm clothes and the medicines that you used to take in your country.
The other thing that was really interesting for me, that we have a gym actually inside university, and you can have sports inside, you can play football, you can be a gym guy there, and it was really good and interesting experience for me. Also, I can say that this year I was with the team and we won the champion, and we were the champions of AITU for the summer trimester, for the summer trimesters.
AITU Stories.